What's happening everyone, my name is Alex and welcome back. In today's video we are checking out a very affordable phone, and when I'm talking about affordable, I'm talking about a phone that's $70. That's right, $70. So this right here, it's called the Doogee X95, and for the price I feel that the specs that we get aren't that bad. So we get a phone that runs Android 10, we have the MediaTek 6737, this is a quad-core CPU, but this is definitely not gonna be the fastest CPU out there. We have 2 gigs of RAM, and that may not be enough. We have 16 gigs of internal storage, and once again that may not be enough. We have a 6.52 inches screen, which is way better than I was expecting. We have a 4350 mAh battery. So on paper the phone doesn't sound too bad for the price, but I guess we'll have to see how the phone actually performs. And with that being said, let's turn the camera around and let's check out the phone. So this is how the Doogee X95 looks like. I mean, for $70 I wasn't expecting that the phone would look this good. This 6.52 inches screen has a resolution of just over 480p. So if you'd be to open a video on YouTube, for example, like this one, the maximum resolution that you can select is 480p. So you do have to lower your expectations with a phone like this. Let's try to get that video on the full screen. So the screen doesn't look horrible for 480p, but yes, it is still 480p no matter what you do with it. So the back is made out of plastic. It doesn't look too bad. On the left hand side here we have the power button and the SIM card slot, and yes, this phone can take an SD card as well. At the top here we have a 3.5mm audio jack, and at the bottom we have a micro USB charging port, the holes for the speaker and the microphone. So the phone doesn't look bad. Now, even though we see 3 cameras on the back there, I'm not sure what the other 2 are doing. I can only take pictures with 1 camera, so I'm not sure what the other cameras are doing. And whenever you're taking pictures, well, the phone has trouble focusing, so keep that in mind. It's not gonna be the best phone to take pictures, but at least we get a case that comes in the box, and that's good. That's definitely good, because you're not gonna be able to find cases for it. Now let's unlock this. It supports face unlocking, but you have to be pretty close to it to unlock. Let me try getting a bit closer. So as you've seen, it takes a while to unlock. The score that you get on the AnTuTu benchmark, it's pretty low. So you get a 42,000 score. And honestly, we used to get 42,000 scores maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. So this is gonna be a pretty slow phone. I mean, even whenever you're opening apps, so let's open a few apps here, like the Play Store. It takes like a good 5 seconds for an app to open. So you've seen it opens, but it's definitely not gonna be the fastest thing out there. Let's open Chrome for a second here. I actually had that running in the background. Let's close that and open it again. So once again, it's gonna take you a bit to load, and then it has to load whatever website you're on. And then eventually it kind of works, but you have to be patient. If you're not patient, this phone is definitely not gonna be for you. And if you're coming from a fast phone, yeah, you're not gonna be able to get used to this phone because it is fairly slow. The GPS unit inside seems to work pretty decent. It takes only a few seconds to find your location, so much better than I was expecting. For sensors, you only have 3 sensors. Let me get this closer to the camera so you can see. Once again, that was to be expected. Some cheaper phones that I've seen in the past didn't even have a light or a proximity sensor, so not too bad. As for bands, you're not gonna be able to use this phone in the US. So this phone is mostly designed for Asia and probably Europe. So these are all the bands supported, so definitely not that many bands. I also noticed that the battery life isn't that great. When I started testing this phone, so maybe an hour ago, less than an hour ago, I was at 95%, and now, less than an hour, I'm at 29%. So the battery life on this is not gonna be great, so I'm not even sure if this has a 4350 mAh battery inside, or if it does use a lot of power. So not the best battery life out there. I'm assuming you're gonna have to to charge this phone maybe twice a day. So yeah, this is what $70 will get you. A phone that looks good, but a phone that's pretty slow. If you take pictures with it, most pictures are kind of out of focus. It takes it a while to focus. If you're in a darker place, it's almost impossible to focus. So these are things that you have to expect when you get a phone this cheap. But hey, we have a massive 6.52 inches screen. So I guess a phone like this would be good for a kid, for someone that doesn't actually use their phone too much, I don't know. But yes, the phone will be pretty slow. Alright guys, would you ever buy a phone like this, or you'd rather spend double the money and get something decent? Me personally, I think I'd rather save a bit longer and get something better, because I feel that a phone like this is just way too slow. Definitely let me know what you guys think. Alright, don't forget to press that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.